builders, and also Andrew Bowley of the Cricket Derbyshire Foundation. Hello, gentlemen.
Hi.
Lovely to have you both on.
Thank you.
So tell us, first of all, we've had you on a couple of years ago now, but for the benefit of the viewers that didn't meet you last time, because obviously we have new viewers now, can you tell us about what you do?
I'm actually a builder from Derbyshire. I work in the East Midlands, and we mainly provide bricklayers to other builders. We do some property development now ourselves, so yeah, it's good.
But you're quite popular in the media quite a lot, aren't you?
I try and create some awareness. Yeah, and you know, if we can do that, that's great. You know, it's good PR. You know, it's fun. It's fun. Work is fun, isn't it? Life is fun. So.
Well, you're always smiling, so I presume you know that. Yeah. You do enjoy what you do.
I do, absolutely, yes, absolutely.
Okay, and Andrew, tell us about yourself.
I'm Andrew Bowley. I look after the Cricket Derbyshire Foundation, and the foundation is essentially set up to make a difference to people's lives through cricket. We have been going about 3 years, and our aim here was to create a home for the foundation. We were homeless at that point, but this guy came along and the rest just happened.
Okay, so we're going to talk about that in just a moment, but I was actually quite surprised before actually we were in contact with you both. I didn't realise that in the cricket world there were so many people that are suffering from mental health issues, and actually it's one of the worst, if not the worst, area to actually for mental health issues.
Yeah, I think
quite surprising.
It is a surprising statistic. We looked at different things. Players are very competitive in the cricket world, and essentially in a dressing room there are 9 guys there, or girls, in ladies' teams, who want the 2 people in the middle to fail, because they want to go. Quite simple. The same when you're on the field, bowlers are bowling, you've got 2 people bowling in the game. Other people want to get their chance to bowl. In the competitive professional world, it's dog eat dog, you're playing for a contract, and you've got to succeed, otherwise you don't get a contract, and it's as simple as that. The dressing room is also an interesting domain. I played cricket for a number of years on an amateur basis, and from April to probably middle of September, you're with your mates on a Saturday afternoon, enjoying each other's company in a pavilion. Actually, with a bit of a release, letting things go, chatting, you know, not worrying about the things that are going on in the world. And it's quite staggering how people do talk to each other about problems and issues that you never hear about, you never see. But friends, when you're in that friendly environment, that's what tends to happen.
Yeah.
And it's when you shut up shop in September, it's a little isolated because everybody goes their separate ways for the winter, and you often get people that don't have that release point, that place to go where they can talk to their mates or be around people. And I think we've found that's often where problems occur.
So tell us, how did the 2 of you meet, and why are you so interested in mental health? Because you've had your own experience, some of you spoke about it last time.
Yeah, it is close to my heart. I had an employee who worked for me for 10 years. He took his own life. So I think it's when you hear stories like that that it really brings it home. And from my point of view, you know, if you can create awareness using whatever profile you've got, ours, and you know, you go into a project or whatever it is, and you try and make that difference in many ways. I think through a mutual friend we were introduced, because we've known each other for what, 3 or 4 months. So you know, this is helping.
Feels like you've known each other longer, actually.
It does. Yeah. It does. But again, that tells a story in itself. That the short time we've known each other, we've been able to come up with this project and execute it and deliver it, and that's what you can do if you have a plan and a goal. And again, it's not actually what we did. It's how we did it. And
tell us, what is the actual project? What was it that you?
Well,
in case the viewers missed what I said.
Yeah, it was. We were making over 2 redundant rooms that the Derbyshire County Cricket Club had donated at their ground, and it was Andy's sort of vision that, you know, his foundation could go into these rooms. So, and you know, and when you look at it, it looked impossible. But you know, message out, it's actually, it's not. It's something that it can do. And it's just bringing the power of the community together. It is actually bringing the power of the community together. And if you can, and if your message is that what seemingly seems impossible, you can make possible by help, and it can be done.
So quite a few people tell us that you did this over 2 days. You refurbished, you put everything together in 2 days.
2 days.
That's amazing.
Yes, it was. First day we had 60 turn up, yeah. And on the second day we had nearly 100. I think it was something like 99. But I'd had quite a busy couple of days actually, because it was on the Thursday and Friday, and on the Thursday night my wife wanted to go and see Lionel Richie in Birmingham, so I had to get back early on this day. It was all
no.
Yes. So
Got to keep the wife happy.
yes. So I can remember just turning up at around about 8 o'clock on the Friday morning, and I said to the guy that was signing everybody in, I knew I got turned up. I said 15. So I'm thinking,
Just bear in mind, it was raining at this point, day 2,
yeah.
and Rachel, Isaac and looked at each other and said, no chance.
Yeah. So we're just teetering, and I'm thinking, how do I get out of this one? So, but as the next hour rolled on, somebody came running up to me and they said, have you seen the queue? What queue? The queue. The queue at the cabin where they're signing in. And I actually went there, and I could have cried. We've got best part of 40 people have turned up. We've got some police have turned up. We've got a fireman. We've got people that have just seen it and heard about it on the radio. And I was for once I was speechless. Yeah. And it
It's
was
just lovely, isn't it, when you see people coming together like that?
Yeah.
Strangers, they don't know any,
No.
each other, and they just come in just to help.
Yeah. And we'd had a few people that had mental health issues themselves that just wanted to come and take part and just be part of it. And it was very, very, the day was very moving, wasn't it?
What was the atmosphere
Special.
like from the people?
It was frantic, and then all of a sudden, about 2 o'clock, it kind of started to happen, and people were putting carpets down, and tables were going in, computers were going in, and actually that buzz came around it, and people could see the finishing line, and the smiles, there's a guy there with a drone video and the whole thing. It was incredible to see people's faces, working together, enjoying themselves. The sunshine on us, which was fabulous. And it was infectious. People came and it got done. And I was staggered. But, it's kind of an interesting come down after you've done it, because it is like coming off a cliff, having finished it, because it was such a manic few weeks. But it was, a lady today who's been texting me saying she'd like to come down. She came down for the event. She works for the Samaritans as a volunteer. She wants to come down and help with some projects in the facility, because she sees the value of the suicide awareness, the mental health awareness, and the educational side.
And what are the future plans now that you have the actual rooms there ready to use?
Well, we've had meetings virtually every day with different groups and agencies to talk about Disability Awareness Week in December. We want to fill it with activity. We've had a lady from the Samaritans wants to come down and talk to us. We've had educational groups want to come in, bring kids down, do numeracy, literacy, a bit of sport, but also understand a bit around mental health, because it affects younger people as well. Through the stress of exam periods, schools are starting to look at that sort of thing now. You don't know how it affects younger people. We've had the Alzheimer's Society come and talk to us about staging some of their events. Suicide awareness want to.
You're going to be really busy. Well, you are already.
The facility is going to be. The objective is to use it as much as we can, but also to let people come down. Because one of the most powerful things I've seen over the last 4 months, I went to an Alzheimer's Society event, and a lady came and sat next to me. She said, "Can I talk to you for 10 minutes?" And she was there with her husband who'd got Alzheimer's, and she said she needs to talk to somebody for 10 minutes, and that's the release she wanted. And if we can do that, let people sit out in the sunshine and see the pitch and watch a bit of cricket, and just get that release, you know, that's worth it.
Beautiful.
Mm.
That's nice.
You know, to use one of Andy's phrases, it's making a difference.
Yeah.
And life, you know, business life is you know, I work hard, and you get opportunities in business life, don't you? And you can use those opportunities to put something back. Yeah, to put something back into the community. And you know, and hopefully, if people call it karma, don't they? You know, if you are good to people, then hopefully you get it back in some way.
Yeah.
If I do, great. If I don't, well, I shan't lose any sleep over it. But it's just sometimes it's a sense of achievement. You know, we work hard through our daily lives, and I build this and I do that, and it's great. You know, but ultimately, if you can leave somebody with a smile on the face, you've achieved what you're going to do.
There's nothing like helping other people and
Yeah.
not expecting anything back in return.
Absolutely.
That just makes us happy, I'm sure.
Yeah, it
That's
does. It
wonderful.
does. It does. Just using, you know, your initiative to
Yeah.
do good. It's great.
And it doesn't take much. You don't have to do a whole building project like this gentleman have. You know, sometimes it's just to smile at someone, or just to be there, ask how someone is. You know, get off your phone, stop going on your social media every 5 minutes, and just look at the person next to you and see, you know, are they looking a bit down, or do they want to have a quick chat? It's just small things that we can all do that can make such a huge difference.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Gentlemen, thank you so much. It's been lovely
You're welcome.
speaking to
Thank
you,
you.
and all the best with all the projects and other things you're going to be doing in the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well guys, so don't go away, because after the break I'll be introducing you to some more